Welcome to Second Take with your host Ashwyn Mberi, where we delve into the latest news and give it the side-eye it truly deserves. In today's show, we'll take you on a culinary jailbreak adventure with the ousted former president of Niger, who attempted to escape custody with his trusty cooks, because in the realm of escape plans, it's clear that, a good souffle recipe is key. Then we'll explore the thrilling world of international diplomacy, where President Joe Biden seems to believe the United States is single-handedly holding the entire globe together. We'll also bring you the tale of tough, brave journalists who were arrested for protesting censorship, because nothing says freedom of speech quite like handcuffs and a gag order. It's time for the second take.
The next days are not a measurement of time, but the distance from here to the finish line. For the race you are running, for your kids, your career, your health, your future. Not away, but towards it. While the voice in your head reminds you it won't be easy. But by simply swinging your feet towards the floor, you've taken the first step. Grow for it with Stamino Grow. 5-in-1 supplement available at all leading pharmacies.
Taking care of children can be one of the busiest jobs in the world. That's why CrècheGuard is here to give you a little help along the way. Start the day with CrècheGuard's immune syrup to help build a strong immune system. CrècheGuard also offers other tasty supplements, such as omega-3 chews to support brain development. And for healthy little tummies, look for CrècheGuard's range of probiotics that come in drops, sprays, and delicious choc bars. Trust in CrècheGuard every day for healthy little bodies and developing minds.
All right, let's get into our first story of the week. The military government in Niger says it has foiled an escape attempt by the deposed former President Mohamed Bazoum, who has been under house arrest since members of his presidential guard staged a military coup late in July. Now, the former president attempted to flee in the night with his family, cooks, security, a military spokesperson said. Now, nothing says priorities like fleeing with your cooks. The ousted president clearly had issues letting go of some of the luxuries of the past. Having 2 cooks in your escape plan says that you couldn't read a room if a tattooed elephant was at its center. And I'm not one to justify military coups, but the reasons behind longtime leaders getting ousted are sometimes easier to make sense of than the dynamic of Jada and Will Smith's relationship. For example, if Bazoum was of the opinion that a person fleeing the country in the most desperate of circumstances needed at least 2 cooks, then perhaps he could have put more effort into ensuring that his country didn't have over 4 million people starving while he was still in power. We'll take a short break, because after the break, we swing over to Uncle Joe GZ, also known as Joe Biden.
A double trolley dash in our birthday bonanza while saving on these. Get 10 kg Champion Super Maize for $99.99. 3 kg Pasta Grande Elbows or Mac for $64.99. 1.5 kg Real Good Mixed Chicken for just $64.99. 1 liter First Choice UHT Milk for $19.99. And 2 kg Surf Hand Washing Powder for $49.99. See the details of our incredible double trolley dash competition at vurmanbrock.com.
All right, much like the Springboks in the Rugby World Cup final, we are back. US President Joe Biden launched a new mission on Thursday to convince Americans they should spend billions more on supporting Israel and Ukraine in their wars, arguing that only the US's involvement can prevent global chaos. American leadership is what holds the world together, said Biden. And I couldn't figure out if that was Father Time making another dramatic feature, or if he actually believed what he was saying. Either way, much like the Biden administration's recent decision to build 20 miles of wall at the Mexican border, the the irony was not lost on me. Mr. Biden said America held the world together. So in the spirit of togetherness of mind and logic, I should let you know that the CIA has confirmed a total of 7 countries that the US has overthrown, beginning with Iran in 1953, Guatemala 1954, that's back to back, followed by Congo in 1960, Dominican Republic in 1961, another double shot of Americano Democracia, which must have resulted in a regime change hangover because the country took a 2-year break. And then the USA picked up where they left off with South Vietnam, Brazil, and Chile. And for some more perspective, it has invaded 84 out of 194 countries recognized by United Nations. Yet somehow, having nose and gun barrel in other countries' business, especially when the business of oil is involved, is considered holding the world together. That said, everyone simply acts on what they know. And considering the glaring political, racial, and economic divisions in the USA, and the fact that former President Donald Trump stands accused of inciting an attempted coup in January 2021, it's safe to say that the lack of charity begins at home. Yes, home, where most men the same age as Joe Biden spend their time. In the last of our top stories, Guinean security forces arrested at least 12 journalists who were demonstrating against censorship, using tear gas to disperse the protest, according to organizers and local media. The Private Press Union of Guinea had called a march in the capital, Conakry, to demand authorities lift restrictions placed on the popular Guinea Martin news site. Arresting journalists that are protesting censorship is like hitting a child for crying, which is not unfamiliar in African households. Cough, cough. But much like the protest, society is probably better off with the people in power listening before smacking you with the figurative plucky behind the head. Anytime journalists are persecuted, the passageway to the truth gets blocked, which is why I am certainly grateful to be in the country that ranks first for press freedom in Africa, Namibia. And recently, the Editors Forum Journalism Awards were held in the land of the brave, awarding and celebrating journalists for their hard work. In today's NAMspective, we reflect on the meaning of such occasions. See you after the break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Welkom jullie, mijn naam is Brian Munango en ik is jullie aanbieder voor Gooi Kolen. Dit is donderdagse sportstrip noem. Einde van hierdie programma zal ik en hoe om Frans te praten. Je m'appelle? Je bent?
Le Jean.
Tu as reçu mijn kool.
Is dit nou onderbroek?
Blijf geschakeld, we zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week. Gooi kool! Gooi kool!
Welcome to NAMspective. This segment is dedicated to finding out how Namibians feel about their country, Africa, and the world. Tonight, we're joined by Micheline Navatisis, who shares her NAMspective on the importance of awarding and appreciating journalists. Have a look.
It is important for journalists to be awarded because these people work tirelessly throughout to make an impact within their community, and also just to make sure that we as the community and the members at large can rely on these stories, because it doesn't make sense there are articles in the newspaper and you can't actually rely on it. So it should be factual and credible. And some of the stories are community related. It's human interesting. Many stories have been written by these journalists and they have caused a huge impact. This is where you see private sectors and public sectors coming together to assist individuals just by coming across a newspaper on a random day and assisting this individual. Also, this journalist assist with crime-related articles. Recently, there was a huge buzz that journalists actually assisted the police, and where the community members also came in to assist. So it's community members, journalists, and the police that work together on this. But mostly the community members were aware because the journalists made them aware. So I think it's really important for these individuals to be awarded. Recently, we had the EFN Awards. Kudos to all the journalists that scooped it and the ones that were also nominated. And now we'll end it off with the Sport Awards. So just to appreciate their time and effort that they put into the stories and go the extra mile to make sure that all the articles are factual and credible. Also during the year, we have awards where journalists all over from Africa or internationally come together and where they have to submit their articles based on different topics. It could be environmental, it could be medical, and they also scoop awards. So that is the importance. It also serves as a motivating factor so that they can keep on doing what they do best.
And that is her perspective. I would love to find out more about yours. So feel free to comment on our social media pages and let us know how you feel about journalists being honored and celebrated. When we return, it's time for the heartwarming moment of the week. In an uplifting story that has resonated with the online community and particularly migrant African families, a video showcasing the immense joy of an Ethiopian woman upon realizing that her son was the pilot for the aircraft she was about to board has gained widespread attention. The video beautifully captures the contagious happiness of a devoted Ethiopian woman who had dedicated 3 decades of her life working as a domestic helper in Lebanon. Her unwavering dedication stemmed from a single unwavering goal: to enable her son to pursue his dream of becoming a pilot. This emotional moment was shared by Ethiopian Airlines on their social media platforms. Absolutely touching. When we return, it's time for the TikTok of the week.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
In the heart of Africa lies a land of timeless beauty. Welcome to Namibia, where nature's wonders unfold. A land of breathtaking deserts, untamed wilderness, and ancient traditions. Beneath its surface, Namibian diamonds, crafted by nature, coveted by the world. A testament of time. An extraordinary giveaway. Namibia Diamond Trading Company is giving you the chance to win a polished diamond valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars. To enter, simply scan the QR code, send a WhatsApp to 085-785-6231 with #diamond and follow the on-screen instructions. Discover the magic of these unique diamonds. From the heart of Namibia to yours. Now, our TikTok of the week by Tati Stores reminds us that no matter where you are and how much you've grown, your African parents will be African parents. Enjoy.
Ma, please come give me the remote. Okay.
Like 1017 to count.
The remote is over there. Thank you.
You know, you should be able to put being an African child on your CV. More Second Take after the break. As we conclude yet another episode of Second Take, let us reflect on the profound significance of recognizing and honoring the dedicated journalists who navigate the complex labyrinth of information. In a society awash with narratives and interpretations, these astute individuals provide clarity and depth, allowing us to dissect the multifaceted layers of truth. And by multifaceted layers of truth, we do not mean the shoddy plastic surgery job the US does on its image when they need to justify entering a country uninvited. My point is, in a world where honest re-evaluation should be the norm, journalists adeptly orchestrate the art of the second take.